Hello, this is Chiron Intuition, and I'm here to do a reading for the collective. It's not going to resonate with everyone, but if it does, take what goes, and please leave what does not. We have the Eight of Pentacles coming out first. Let me get something with this Eight of Pentacles. We have the Ten of Cups energy. Okay, let me get something with this. This is a profession that somebody is very happy, very satisfied. Like, it doesn't get better than this. We have the Three of Cups. It's like with the right people, the right environment, the right money, the right situation. Somebody's very skilled. Somebody's just in a really good position. That's what it looks like to me. Oh, Lord, why we got the devil here? Why is the devil here? What's underneath it? We have the Knight of Pentacles here underneath the devil. And then Three of Wands. Capricorn energy here. There's something here about giving to a system. Giving something to a system. Giving something to... Like I don't know, like a binding system, something binding here. You're giving something here. What is this energy? What is this energy? We have the Seven of Wands energy here. What is this energy? Seven of Pentacles. Let me get the rest of the line. We have the Hermit here. It looks like someone's going to be giving their time to something else. What is this energy? But we get the Ten of Pentacles. Let me get one more. And then the Ace of Cups energy. Is something about like not giving up on something, staying or investing for a long time, or being patient about where you are in this system. It's something you're giving this. There's somebody giving to another business. Like, this is not when you're the boss of your business. When I saw the devil energy, it made me think of like a corporation. Like when you're not the boss of it, but you work underneath it. You work underneath them. Not to say it's bad, but it's like contractual, right? It's, you have a contract. And then the star is at the bottom here. Nah, this is something amazing. But it's that part where you're something where you're giving to, like, for example, let's say you're doing music, okay? You're giving your music or whatever it is, sample, you're giving it to an establishment. And as far as like if they sign you or you work with them, they pretty much own like your music or what you record using whatever. I'm just saying, but I see very good energy here though. I see very good energy here. What is this here? We have the Chariot. Cancer energy. Wow, we have the Five of Cups energy. Let me get the rest of this line, y'all. What is this energy here? We have the Eight of Wands energy here. It's okay. All right, let me see the rest of the line before I say anything. We have Temperance. We have the Eight of Swords. We have the Knight of Pentacles. And we have the Six of Cups energy. I'm getting the energy of someone that's leaving that company behind. The one I was talking about where you're giving something to them, you're leaving that behind. I don't know if you're going to do something on your own or you're just going to go... No, okay, now I got it. The first 3 cards were speaking of where you're going to be. Where you're going to be. That's why it was confusing when I saw the devil card. I'm like, damn, like, that's going to make somebody happy to be under this situation like that. But no, the second line was showing someone getting some type of experience. They were getting some type of experience in order to be at a better place. That's what I see. The first thing is to get that experience, and you're going to have to work under someone. And then once you do that, because everybody don't like doing that, but you learn shit, okay? But then it's an energy here of like somebody doing something. It's, how can I say this? It's just something uncomfortable. It's something where you lose trust for a person. And like there's healing required. But then someone winds up going to a better place. And that's where they're going to end up. And they're going to have peace there. We have the 4 of Swords here at the bottom. Wow. And guess what's underneath the 4 of Swords? The devil. Wow, y'all. Something here. It's like this person is not going to have the upper hand. You're going to get what you need. You're going to get what you need in this situation. And when it's time to do whatever, you will know. Because I see peace in this situation. And then the star is underneath that. And then judgment here. So it's something here where you graduate that energy. You rise above that glass ceiling. Because the devil to me is like a glass ceiling. Because there's a lot of people under that umbrella. But once you rise above it, that energy doesn't have control over you anymore. Depending on what those systems are. And there are very large systems, right, that we all depend on. So I'm just saying, what's this energy here with this? What is this? We have the 4 of Swords coming out. Oh, no, and the devil is not at the bottom. Okay. What is this? But that was the Page of Wands and the Ace of Wands. So that is about going a new direction. Going on the adventure, not staying stuck maybe in one spot. The Wheel of Fortune, exactly. Jupiter's energy here. It's like you will know when it's time to go. But like when you're working under systems, everybody does not agree with the things that, you know, businesses how they might operate. Everybody doesn't agree. And you don't have to agree, but if you work there, you have to abide by the rules. That's the thing, you know. That's like you can't come in whatever time you want to come in and work the hours you want to work. You can't do that. What is this energy here? But for whoever this is, oh, we got the 5 of Wands energy. Tell me about this 5 of Wands. We got the Queen of Swords. Something here about standing up for yourself, like words though, like fighting a battle here, speaking up, saying what needs to be said. You know, like for example, there may be, you know, there's some businesses that like, I don't know, there's different rules and shit like that, how people operate. But there's someone here that's going to be the one to say something. And that may be you. You're going to say something here that it needs to be said because it is wrong. But it's also going to be your ticket out. Like you're going to know it's time for you to go or it's time for you to go because they built their own thing. Like you can try to take their shit down if you want to, but you're better off saying what needs to be said and going and doing your own thing. And that's how I see somebody doing this. That's really how I see somebody doing this. What is this energy here? We have the Moon energy. What is this energy here with the Moon? Pisces energy. We have the Queen of Wands energy. So there could be somebody here hiding their emotions here, hiding how they feel. It could be a Queen of Wands. I don't think it's the Queen of Swords, though. I think the Queen of Swords is speaking their mind because they got the 5 of Wands. What is this? Oh, you know what? Now that I'm looking at this, between the Queen of Swords and the Queen of Wands is the Moon. So technically, there could still be something that's like hidden between them. And there could be some type of animosity. I don't know, but it's hidden. It's not spoken. Maybe it's something that doesn't need to be spoken. It's just something where you know you need to go, or you know something needs to be over. Yeah, we got the 10 of Wands with the Queen of Wands. Okay, so listen, y'all. So I got the moon in the middle. I got 5 cards across, okay? In the middle is the moon, okay? So on one side of the moon, you have the 5 of Wands and the Queen of Swords. And the other side is the Queen of Wands and the 10 of Wands. It looks like the Queen of Swords is bringing some type of fight, some type of argument, some type of, like a challenge in some type of way. Like they may, I don't want to call it a challenge. It might be someone like, you know, saying something that is going on. It might be going on and it's wrong. And they're checking someone and they're checking the Queen of Wands. And it looked like the Queen of Wands, it looked like it's going to be a lot of energy put on them. But what's interesting is between them is the moon energy. So it's weird that, what is this hidden thing between these two energies? Like, what is that about? Yeah, we got the 3 of Swords. Like, what is that about? Somebody's hurt. Somebody's secretly feeling some type of way, or they're going through it. All I know is you're going to know when it's time to go. You're going to know when it's time to go to the next level. Because I see beautiful things for somebody. I don't know who this person is that's going to be going through it like this. And it's like silent animosity, silent energy, silent fighting, silent competition. It's silent though. It's not in your face kind of thing because it's the moon energy. But both of these people are aware of it. So Queen of Swords is aware of it and the Queen of Wands is aware of it, but they're not saying anything. But the Queen of Wands is really getting their ass tore up. I'm just not even going to play. Queen of Wands is getting tore up by the Queen of Swords. Okay? They are getting tore up. But it's not spoken though. It is not said. What is this energy here with this? We have the 5 of Pentacles energy here. Maybe the Queen of Swords knows more about something. Maybe they're more knowledgeable about something. Maybe they bring a different edge or a different idea. They go a different way, a different pathway to something. They just have a different way of... Like, someone here is a professional. And I think that the Queen of Wands is intimidated. But they can't say that. So there may be some type of issue where they do something and it's going to show how they truly feel. And it's just going to be... It's going to be one of those situations where you just know that that's not where you're meant to be. But I see something better for a person. That's the first 3 cards we started with. And it's the last card over here in this row, which was the 6 of Cups. Yeah, it's something here where you will know that it's time to go. Because ain't nobody going to open up about what this is that they're going through. I don't know what it is they're going through, but you can't change that. You can't dim your light. You can't become less professional. You can't become, you know, a terrible, whatever you are. Because somebody's good. So you're supposed to, like, lower your standards. You're supposed to, like, act like you're not great or some shit. You know? As far as, like, what you bring to the table, you're supposed to act like, you know, you can't do something. Like, when you can. Just to make somebody feel better. I don't think so. So they're going to feel the way they're going to feel. But you're going to do what needs to be done. And it's going to be done. And when they try that bullshit, you're going to know that that's the cue right there. Because that whoever this is, that's their shit. That's their shit. Or this is a Queen of Wands working under the same system. Either way, you will know that these are not your people. Okay? Because I see the Fool card here too. Like, I see it's going to be a new beginning for somebody. Like new money, new job, probably new establishment and everything. But it's not the last, like, it's not the last stop is what I see for someone. It's not the last stop. Let me get one more here. I mean, with this deck. Let me get one more from this deck. And then we got the 10 of Swords. Yeah, that's going to be the end of that. That's going to be the end of that. And yeah, you will have something stable. It's the King of Pentacles again. And you got this 4 of Pentacles. And which you have the Page of Pentacles and Judgment. This is going to be something way better. It's going to be like a new job, a new opportunity, new everything. It's all Pentacles. 4 of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, and then the Judgment here. You're going to be good. I don't know who this is, but whatever this is, they felt threatened. But it's okay, because you're meant to go higher. You're meant to do something else, or go, you know what I mean? Like, you're not meant to be in that environment with that person. You're not meant to be in that environment. What is this energy? What do we need to know?
Chiron Intuition.
What do we need to know? It says tools. So you got the tools. It says abilities, resources, has what it takes, application, okay, well prepared, get shit done. And then it says birdcage. It says possessive, codependent, cling, oblivious, controlled, trapped. Someone doesn't have that same freedom, or they don't feel like they have the same freedom as you, or something like that. It says crystal ball, high priestess energy. It's something about maybe how you do your thing, because I see symphony. It says harmony, co-create, organized structure, team, collaborate, precise, organization. And then it says tandem bike, synchronized. There's something here that's very aligned for you. And maybe they just feel some type of way. But look, confirmation. Maybe they just feel some type of way about that. It says alliance. It even says aligned. It says harmony, synchronized. What is this energy here? Maybe they feel like something comes easy. It says spring. It says the maiden. Maybe they see you as young or up and coming or something like that. Maybe that's like a threat, perhaps. And then it says worry beads. I think that's exactly what it is. Like a spring flower. They just feel like somebody is like young and ready and, you know, ripe or some shit. It says worry, fear, anxiety, irritated, okay, nervous, unease. And it says shield. It says defensive. I told you, it's somebody just going to feel some type of way about what you do, but it doesn't mean that they're not good. It just, you know, you can't change how people feel and shit like that. If it's not a vibe, then it's just not a vibe. It doesn't mean you're not good at what you do either, but maybe there's a better place for you. Sometimes it just be like that. What is this energy here with this? And it says flag. Look at your achievements. Something here you do. I mean, you do your own thing. You're on your own level. Basically. It says recognition. Oh, it says overthrow. Oh, they might think you trying to take their job or something. They might think you could take their job. It says king of the mountain. So maybe that's what this is about. This person feels like you could take their job, and then they're going to get funny about the shit. It says roadblock. Yeah. They're going to start playing games and shit because they think you have the potential to take their job. They might even think you're attempting to take their job when you're not. But if you are, you don't need to take their job. You could go somewhere better. I mean, or they about to lose their job any damn way. Okay? Or they're going to give some shit to you anyway. Maybe they was planning on firing him. Look, it says, Dear John. You hear what I'm saying? Maybe they was planning on firing this person anyway. Okay? That's what I'm getting. They was planning on firing this person anyway. They was planning on getting rid of this person anyway. Shit, whether you go somewhere else or not. What is this energy here? What is this? And then it says convertible. It says many options. So you have many options. You have many options. What's this energy here? Let me get one more here. Oh, what is that? And it says rings. It says contracts, agreements, strong connections here, partner. A committed partner, interconnected, like-minded people. Yeah, you're going to be with the right people. It says person of water. Okay? You need to be with other people that y'all are just aligned. Y'all vibe. Okay? Whoever this person is, they not vibing because I don't know what's going on with them. But clearly they ain't alright with you around. Okay? What is this energy here? Not that it matters, because shit. Sometimes you got to deal with the shit, but I don't think that's the situation. I really think it's a situation where there is better for you. And it says signs and reminders, and at the bottom it says inner child healing. What's underneath that? It says ask and receive. Now I don't know what that inner child healing is about. What's underneath ask and receive? It says angelic protection here. So it's something here you're going to get because you did the work, or you asked for it, you're going to receive it. But it's not that simple. But like, let's say if you ask for something and you see this kind of shit, these kind of games, it's like there's something better for you. There's something better for you. You're not meant to work under someone, let's say for too long or forever. You're not meant to do that. You're meant to have your own shit. And when they start this bullshit, you're going to know that your time is coming to have your own shit. Okay? But I'm going to leave this one right here.
Chiron Intuition.
If you liked what I read, please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much for your likes, shares, and subscribes. I truly appreciate it because it is how we get the messages out in order to elevate the collective. I love you guys, and I'll be back with another reading later. Bye.